Good morning, Penguins, and welcome to the end of the school year. I'm joined by my crazy Ute fan brother, Brian Flanagan. Hey kids, it's so good to be back. I'm in town for summer break visiting my crazy Cougar-loving brother, Mr. Flanagan. Well, what do you think, Brian? Should we worry about the weather for this final episode? Yeah, let me do the weather forecast. This'll be easy. There will be lots of fun in the sun for the next couple of months. And there's your weather forecast. Oh, and here's your silly weather fun fact. Did you know kids love summer? Let's see what's happening at William Penn this week. Let me do this one, Mr. Flanagan. This week, the students will be starting summer vacation. Like one of my favorite songs says, "School's out for summer. Woo! School's out forever." Now hold the phone there, Brian. School may be out for summer, but it's not out forever. My students will be back in a few short months. It's now time for the weekly whip round. For this final whip round, I've done something special in an effort to thank all of our wonderful teachers at William Penn for a fantastic school year. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the last whip round.
I love Mrs. McGavin because she's nice, funny, and plays games with us. I like Mrs. McGavin because she always teaches us stuff that we can learn, and that she always is a nice teacher. She's really nice, and she always teaches us good things, and and I love her. I like Miss McCullough because she's really nice, and I like her because she teaches me lots of math. I like Miss McCullough because she's really nice. I like Miss McCullough because she helps me with math. I love Mrs. Shelton because she does really fun art projects with us. I love Mrs. Shelton because she lets us hold the baby chicks. I love Mrs. Shelton because she has fun activities for us. I like Miss Folke because she teaches us all really good Spanish. I like Mrs. Folke because she's the best teacher in the world. Folke because she does lots of fun science with us. I like Mrs. Dunnigan because she's good at art. I like Miss Dunnigan because she makes class so fun and does lots of art projects with us. I like Mrs. Dunnigan because she's really nice. I like Miss Hinchman because she's funny, she's nice, she's just an awesome teacher. I love the activities that we do, and the games that we play, and the art, and it's just really fun. I like Mrs. Hinchman because she's nice, cool, awesome, and she does fun projects. I like Mrs. Hinchman because she's nice and she lets us do cool things, and she's really fun. I love Miss Johansson because she makes our work really fun. I like Miss Johansson because she's funny. I like Miss Johansson because she is really nice.
Miss Braithwaite's really nice, and she's really kind, and she helps us a lot. And Miss Braithwaite teaches us new things that we haven't learned yet, and she's always willing to help us not make mistakes and stuff. Braithwaite helps us with new stuff. She's a great teacher. She's always helping us and like that, and she's the best teacher in the world. I like Mrs. Beckler because she's fun and she makes activities fun. I like Miss Fackler because she's really funny and she goofs around a lot, and I like the art projects that she does.
I like Mrs. Fackler because she does really fun art projects and she's really nice and she's very nice. I like Mrs. Hunter because she has amazing art projects that we could do. I love Mrs. Hunter because she always is nice to us and has fun things that we can do.
I like Mrs. Hunter because she helps us when we have hard tests. I love Miss Graham because she gives us parties.
I like Miss Graham because she gives us treats and lets us have fun during math.
I like Miss Graham because she reads us lots of stories.
I like Miss Starr because she's really funny, she can be really nice, and she's really smart. I like Miss Starr because her ringtone is funny and Miss Starr teaches me to do this.
Miss Starr, I like her because she teaches us and she's very smart and she's funny.
I like Mrs. Love because she's always really, really nice to us. She always gives us like paces and she lets us do TMF. I like Mrs. Love because she tells funny stories.
Mrs. Lowe because when she reads, she tells all the details and she does it with action.
I like Miss Johnson because she's awesome and she does fun stuff.
I like Miss Johnson because he teaches us math and she do something fun on Fridays and we got black.
I like Miss Johnson because she teaches us how to do fun champ cheers like this. Fabulosa.
My favorite teacher is Miss Shaw because my favorite subject is language arts and she's the most calm.
Teacher is Miss Shaw because I like language arts and she always puts fun things in with teaching.
I love Miss Shaw because she's always kind to us and she makes sure that we have a fun time in language arts class.
Miss Timothy is the coolest teacher ever because she's not afraid to tell a joke in front of the entire class.
Miss Timothy is the best teacher.
Miss Timothy is an awesome teacher because she's funny and she's very nice.
Miss Ginsburg is a phenomenal teacher because she always has a perfect example for each lesson.
Ms. Ginsburg is a fantabulous teacher because when we write five-paragraph essays, she tells us to whack those fairies out of the sky.
Miss Ginsburg is a good teacher because she rewards us for being good and punishes us for being bad.
Mrs. Booth is an awesome teacher because she's always so patient with you.
Mrs. Booth is the best teacher ever because she always tries to help you succeed and get better. Rock on, Mrs. Booth.
Miss Booth is amazing because she does fun science experiments.
Price is the best teacher ever because when you need help, she always helps you. She gives up everything to help you get your grades up. I had bad grades, and then she spent every time she could helping me.
Miss Price is an awesome teacher. She's the bomb diggity. She's the best teacher in the world because she always makes really fun projects for you.
I like Miss Ramos because, as a teacher, because she's nice and I like her laugh and when her hair is brown. And she really helps me in my life.
Miss Ramos is a really nice teacher. She's funny and intelligent, and she helps me a lot with my homework.
I like Miss Ramos because she is talented, funny, and she helps me with how to be myself.
I think that Miss Cook is a great teacher because she helps me in schoolwork and she explains it very well.
I like the way Miss Cook teaches because she helps you. She'll sit down with you and she'll take the time to make sure you know what the material is, and you do a lot of fun things in that class.
I like the way Miss Cook teaches because she makes everything fun.
One of the reasons I like Miss Records as a teacher is because she can always make me laugh.
One of the reasons why I like Miss Records as a teacher is because she helped me stop getting bullied by a person.
So one of the reasons why I like Miss Records as a teacher is because whenever I'm down or whenever I'm in a tough situation, she is always there to help me out and get me through that situation.
Wow, Mr. Flanagan. William Penn teachers are the best. You've been very lucky to call William Penn your home for the last 4 years. Darn straight. You're right. You're not right about very many things, bro, but you're spot on about that. Students, please swing by the Lost and Found to claim your clothing before the end of the year. Hey, Mr. Flanagan, I got something special for your students. Kids, enjoy the summer Lost and Found fashion show. Keith does a bang-up job strutting his stuff. Enjoy. That was too funny. I think I know what Keith can do for a second career. Well, students, that's it for WPNN this year. Have a great summer and keep doing the things you need to in order to succeed academically. Don't be like my brother and cheer for that red team up north. And don't be like my brother by cheering for that blue team down south. This is WPNN in Salt Lake City. And that's the way it is.